We live.
About at some point, like you said, it'd be a conversation that'd be brought up again, and hopefully we can kind of figure it out and get to a better place about it, because the game is different. Like I want people to understand, and our fans to understand, that playing 82 games in the 80s and 90s is not the same as playing 82 games in the 2020s. It's just not. The way we play, the level of pace, the level of the speed that we're playing at, it's a different game now. It's a totally different game. And, it's a lot of soft tissue injuries that's happened now because of it. I hope we can get a handle on that as well, because that's big in our game. I think when I first came into the league, Reese, like some of the biggest concerns of injuries was like, a high ankle sprain. You was afraid to step on somebody's ankle because there was 4 or 5 guys sitting in the paint. So, guys with athleticism, myself, Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, to name a couple guys, sometimes you're afraid to take off into the lane because it was 4 or 5 guys sitting in the paint. And if you land on somebody's ankle, you get a high ankle sprain, you out 4 to 6 weeks. Now that's not really much you don't really see that as much now because the game is so spread open, it's so much pace. But now you see the new high ankle sprain is the calf.
Right.
Hopefully we can get a handle on that from a medical standpoint. But it's just the game. I just want the fans to understand that the game is a little different. And, as NBA players.
Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah. 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't notice I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing that. And so look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
Can you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my left-hand side, we got the OG. I know the feeling of being snubbed. Chuck Little John. And underneath us both, man, we have Decatur's best hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. My dog, Corey Davis, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us today, man. Everybody out there on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Appreciate y'all joining us. Remember, when you come to the channel, man, tell a friend, bring a friend, and when you come, don't come by yourself. This is episode 45, season 6. We have a great show today, man. We're going to jump into some hot topics, man. Shaduer Sanders making the Pro Bowl. Wow. Get our thoughts on that, man. Also, Bill Belichick not being a first ballot Hall of Famer, and the outcry about him not making it has been all over social media by current players and former players and coaches. So we will jump into that as well. And then, of course, we have to jump into Todd Monken, now the Cleveland Browns head coach. And what does that mean for Cleveland going forward? As Jim Schwartz thought he was getting the job, and he is not happy. So we'll talk about that. And then what this first video was that we have on here, LeBron James, man, saying 82 games is not easy to play 82 games anymore like it was back in the day. Nowadays, it's much more difficult to play 82 games. Do you believe him? Do you agree with him? And then also, why is, once again, he taking shots at the players before him? Why is this coming up again? and I think I have an assumption on why I think it's happening. So we'll talk about all these things, man, on the crew and you. So uh, let's welcome our first guest, first in the barbershop chair, my dog, Kamarie White. Oh, he got a hyphen over his A this time. Look at that boy getting fancy over there on us. Welcome, big dog. Remember, everybody out there, man, this is an interactive show, man. We want you to interact. We want to say what's up to you. So put your name in the chat. Say what's up to us. Matter of fact, everybody that's out there, the two people that are on, go ahead and put a W in the chat, man. Put a W in the chat for your boy, man. So, all right. Kamarie, man, let us know what kind of cut you want, my guy. And make sure y'all check my dog Kamarie out, man. Him and his wife, Ashley, the Christian-ish podcast every Tuesday. All right. Before we jump in, we know we got to start this show off, man, by giving our wonderful sponsor of the entire show, man, Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews. Cooking Dad.
You know, everybody drink responsible.
You won't want to take the opinion of a stranger. That type of advice is just not for you, because you're at that time of the day where you don't want to waste your money, and your plan is to throw back a shot or two. You're not necessarily an alcohol person, and picking out a brand is fairly new. If you want something to go with your burger, possibly a steak, then check out Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews. Remember, drink responsibly and click that subscribe too, and go with the one the crew and you trust. Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews.
Thank you, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews, for being a wonderful sponsor of our very first segment. Welcome on, Phil Harris. Good to see you, my dog. Appreciate that W in the chat, my dog. Come on, no, bro. I don't have a new camera. I'm trying something different right now, man. I was just telling the OG that I turned off the lights. I put me some, I guess, what do they call them, media lights on the side of my laptop, man. And I'm trying to see how it works, see how it looks. Y'all let me know what y'all think of the new look that I'm rocking with, man. So, and Rodney LeJohn, what's up, big dog? Welcome on. He says, what's up, fellas? Remember to put a dub in the chat, baby. Put a dub in the chat while you in here, Rodney. I know that might be a little difficult for you, man. All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and let's jump in it. Let's jump in it, man. Shaduer Sanders.
Hey, before we jump in it,
Okay.
we have to talk about what day of the week this is.
Oh,
So, it's the middle of the week.
right on.
And for those of us on this side, probably not y'all side, we are not looking forward to getting to no precipitation again this weekend.
Yeah.
But before we get to this unfortunate situation with this precipitation, we had to get past this day. And this day just happens to be Hump Day!
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. Happy Hump Day to everybody out there. Well, I appreciate that, OG. I don't know why I forget that, man. But yeah, appreciate that, homie. Appreciate that. Oh, I missed it last week. That's why. I was off. We all missed it, huh?
Y'all was off.
Yeah, we was off. Okay. All right, cool. I missed it for the last 2 weeks then. Man, that's what it is. All right, man. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Hey, Corey, what's up, big dog? Welcome on, big homie.
Same old stuff, man. Like I said, excuse me for the first maybe 20, 25 minutes on the road. So I'll be chiming in.
Okay.
But I also, I'll be muting and stuff too. So bear with me for a few minutes.
Yeah. I appreciate that. All right, I appreciate that, Kamarie, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Kamarie said, "Are you picking, G?" Oh, now we just throwing out. Now I'm slaving out here, huh? Picking cotton? That what you trying to say?
I think he meant, are you picking? Because you said something about putting the dub in there. You said something about he didn't know if he could.
Oh, my bad.
That's what he.
Damn,
That's
picking
what he
cotton. All right, how did we get there?
Now I'm the outside one, huh? Now I'm.
No, I don't think that's what he meant.
Okay. All right. I wasn't. A little bit. I guess I was picking at you. I guess I was.
I ain't saying tripping.
You're not tripping.
Yeah.
I'm tripping. Okay. Not pick. So since I brought that up, man, I was talking to my homeboy Kevin Shakur, man, and he was telling me he don't like taking his girl on a picnic, but he don't like calling it a picnic.
What do you call it?
He just said just going out to have a lunch or outside. But he said picnic is something that was used back in the slavery days. Have y'all heard that?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, that's
It was,
what that
it was pick a right?
Yes, sir. Pick a Negro. And they had like it was like on a sale day. That's how the terminology came about. Like they were having parties and stuff like that, but then they have like a sale day for your Negroes that you would sell. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's a big thing on where that terminology came from. So I can feel him on that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I had never heard that before until he brought that up, man. When I mentioned to him, I said, "Man, you going on a picnic with your girl, man? I don't call it that. I don't call it that, man." So we're coming into Black History Month coming up.
This state originates from the word picnic. Does not originate from racist lynchings. First,
See, and that's what. So I had to look it up too, and that's what I read. Corey, where you hear that from?
But I guess
That was in Louisiana.
Louisiana.
They probably not gonna go on record. I didn't put it out here though.
Yeah, I'm about to say, and honestly, when I first heard about it, and on the black campus, and I said, I'm pretty sure, like OG said, they did a good job on erasing that or kind of taking that away from the history books. But that's what I was, told. Yeah.
You was told something else too. What were you told about? You was told something else too, Corey, about what was it? Corey tried to tell us, but it wasn't true.
Oh. Deuce mayonnaise.
Deuce mayonnaise, yeah. Deuce mayonnaise.
Hey, I'm sticking with that one. I'm sticking with Deuce.
Yeah, he just trying to say that because he eat that high society mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Hey, when I first got down there, Deuce mayonnaise. That's David Duke, one of the players. Is it? Oh man, look, my wife keep on buying.
Oh man, Deuce the best out there, bro.
I tell you real quick, I told you we're supposed to get this weather this week, right? So I asked my wife, I said, we pretty much got a lot of stuff that we got last week. Is there anything we particularly need? She said, yeah, you pick up some Dukes.
Absolutely. Welcome on Ball 1264, my dog. Al Lassiter, man. He says, "What's good?" And y'all just killed Yogi Bear for me. Yogi Bear?
Yogi Bear? Got something to do with the picnic or something?
What? Oh, hey, you want to go picnic?
Oh, yeah. No, okay.
Mario said G grew up eating Miracle Whip. No. Did I eat Miracle Whip? I mean, I've had it before.
I hope you did.
Yeah, I did. I've had it before, but I didn't grow up eating it. But yeah, I mean, I've had it before. I don't try to remember where we had it at though.
I can't say I've ever had Miracle Whip.
It's super light.
Yeah, we grew up on Dukes.
Yeah, I didn't get Dukes until I came out here. What's the other one they have?
Miracle Whip, Hellman's.
Hellman's, yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. What else?
It's not really but one, but he calls some other names.
Yeah. What's the blue one? Blue and white
plate.
one. Blue plate. Yeah, blue plate. Yeah.
See, those are your mayonnaises with vinegar in. You know, you had like I said, the sandwich spreads. So those are the more sweet kind.
Okay.
Eggs, and what else is it vinegar, egg, and what else to make mayo? Salt and pepper. Salt, something else.
Ranch.
No.
Oh.
Ranch.
No.
Mayonnaise. It said ranch.
You put ranch in everything.
What is ranch? It's buttermilk. Buttermilk and what did you get to make the ranch?
Look, we done turned into a cooking show.
I know, right?
We'll do that in a heartbeat, y'all.
Cooking dad. Yeah, right. But
Yeah.
well, I'll let y'all keep moving.
Hey man, appreciate y'all. Everybody that's on, man, put a dub in the chat. Put a dub in the chat so I can see who you are, so I can say what's up to you. Everybody that's out there, man. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the Shaduer Sanders being voted into the NFL Pro Bowl. And it when I saw it, man, it shocked me. It honestly, when I first saw it, I could not believe that they added Shaduer Sanders to the Pro Bowl, because the Pro Bowl is supposed to be something that you earn, something that is, it's the best players in the game, and we all know, over the years it's gotten a lot lax, I guess. The game itself is flag football now, and so I don't even know when it comes on anymore. But
Like coming on a Tuesday or something on the 3rd of February.
see, like
Dang,
wow,
that man said a Tuesday.
a Tuesday.
Oh, the 3rd of February. Is that right,
Wow.
though? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, Tuesday. They going back to Hawaii?
No, they're in the States now. As far
In
as
Orlando, they're in Orlando, right?
I'll check it out.
All right, so I want to hear you all's thoughts, man. I put my thoughts in the chat, and I'll share them with our listeners after you all give us your take, man. OG, let's start with you, big dog. How did you feel about Shaduer, and how do you feel about Shaduer being voted into the not Hall of Fame, Pro Bowl?
I'm not as hostile about it as you are. Let's go ahead and put it that way. I'm not giving away what all you said, but I'm gonna start out with that.
Okay.
I mean,
Did you say hostile?
Yeah.
Okay.
hostile.
Okay.
Not hostility, but
Hostile.
hostile.
Hostile. Look at hostile.
Hostile. But I don't have a problem with him making it. That dude went through so much this season, so much during the draft. Give him a little bit of limelight for his first season. I have no problem with it. I mean, sometimes, some games when he played pretty good. Maybe not all the time, but I know Corey shed some light on some things that he wasn't placed into the right positions in some of those games where he started.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say, yeah, based on everything he's gone through, I know everybody's saying that there may be some other candidates out there that should have been in there instead of him.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't change the writing on the wall. He's there, accept it, and roll with it.
Roll with it. Roll with it. All right, Corey, man, how did you take the news of Shaduer Sanders being voted into the Pro Bowl?
I think I'm a little bit like OG here, but I got a few questions here because I how we all go down these rabbit holes. Because when I first, and I would say this here, when I first heard it, you know how you get sticker shock? I'm like, what? Is that right?
Yeah.
And then you kind of ask the questions because when I started reading it, somebody was saying that you go by the stats in the games that you played in.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, if that's the case, with 1,400 yards in 6 games or whatever it was, he played 6-7 games. That's not bad, and the touchdowns. If you're going off the stats in the games that he played in, he may have qualified. Then on top of that, you get voted on by the writers, your peers, internet, stuff like that. Social media, it's all kind of stuff with the Pro Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the case, if your peers, if writers, if the NFL, if they're okay with it, you've been voted in, and this man finna bring, they were like, that Pro Bowl jersey finna go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what? I'm all for it. You know what I mean? I ain't tripping. Now you're right. There are some guys, because they use one quarterback in particular, that plays for Jacksonville, that had some stellar numbers that did not make it.
Mm-hmm.
If you just use that one, if you use Hollywood or what it called Sunshine.
Sunshine. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you use Sunshine, you're like, hold up, got some kids that got snubbed here.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. And like I said, in light of what he went through this season, let that man go to Pro Bowl. And now if they did something wrong here, if this, like say for example, if that quarterback that did better than him didn't get the votes, what can you do about it? What can you do? I mean, now he didn't get. I think he was the second because somebody is not. What is it? He's going in for. Um,
Bo
he's going
Nix.
in. He's
He's
going
going
for
in
Bo
for
Nix. Okay.
no, he's going in for Drake May.
Drake May.
Yeah, he's going in for Drake May because
Oh,
Drake May won the
going in
Super
for
Bowl.
Drake May. All right, so he was the second, but he got voted in, and he going in because Drake May is currently in playoffs. So
All right.
I'm
Yeah, okay.
okay, long as they didn't long as they didn't violate some rules or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
good with.
Okay.
He's not starting though, is he?
No.
He just got a
yeah.
spot,
He
right?
just got a spot. Yeah, he's got a spot.
Yeah.
So Justin Fields, I was looking at his numbers.
He made it.
No, he didn't make it.
Oh,
No, he didn't.
oh man.
I think he's at like 1,300 yards or 1,100 yards, something like that. 7 touchdowns, 1 interception.
He only got one interception.
He
Are
only
you
got
serious?
1 interception. Yeah. Tua Tonga Lavola. I think he has like 3,500 yards passing, and I
How
think
many games, G?
25,
Don't use Tua.
25,
Tua played the whole season, G.
25 touchdowns. Flacco, he has 15 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Ward, the rookie from Tennessee, he has 3,100 yards, 15 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Mitchell
Are you saying
Trubisky.
Are you saying this, G, to combat against the voting?
I'm just saying what happened to these players. That's all. And I heard they did well. Sunshine was the next one up, and he said, I'm a rehab and get ready for the season. So that's why he didn't do it. So he did say, you can go and let somebody else take my spot. I'm not gonna come. I'm not gonna show up.
Okay,
So
okay.
so Sunshine didn't, but I still think there were some other players that were out there that had a better season. But I had time to mull over it all, and I agree with you all, man. He went through a lot, and I believe God has a way of making his day and his confidence and giving him the confidence that he needs after being beat up so bad during the season. I think God had a way to tell him, "Hey, man, I'm your redeemer. I'm the one to tell you who you are. Don't listen to what the naysayers say." And so I can appreciate that. I can appreciate the fact that no matter what everybody else says, he was. God said he's something else, man. And so God said he's a Pro Bowler. He's a Pro Bowler. So I am happy with that. I want to know, why do y'all think? Do y'all have a reason? Do y'all have a inkling of why y'all think it did happen this way, and they did get him in there?
Kamara put it in the chat. He said, I guess he's saying a lot of people opted out.
Is that true? A lot of people opted out.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I know. All I know is my boy Lawrence. I don't know about Burrow, Jackson, Stroud. I don't know about them opting out. I haven't heard anything about them opting out because I think they all had better seasons. And Tua as well. I think Tua had a better season.
See, you keep saying better season. They played more games too, though, G. If Shaduer would have played the whole season, you think he would have been a Pro Bowl worthy? It's a
Not because he just didn't have a team. He didn't have a good a team that was gonna actually allow him to be a Pro Bowler. Like
how can you say that?
because he was running for his life out there. The man
He made it with how many games did he play? G? 7?
7 games, I guess it was.
Or was it 7? 6 or 7, right?
Yeah.
And he threw 1,400 yards.
Yeah. Man, the man was taking a beating out there.
He did. He was. But I'm saying just for the body of work for 6 games. That's all I'm at. Analyze him for 6 games. Was he worthy?
Not of a Pro Bowler. No. He did well for 6 games, I guess you can say. But seven touchdowns, 10 interceptions. I just can't go with you on that, man. Like I said, Flacco with 15 and 10, and the games he played. I don't know how many games he played, But um, you got Aaron Rodgers. You got, like I said, I'll throw two out there. You got Stroud. So Kamari said, yeah, it's true. Look at the conference options. Most of them were injured. So I'm gonna give you the players that are not injured that is out there. C.J. Stroud is not injured. Joe Burrow is not injured. Lamar Jackson is not injured. Tua Tagovailoa is not injured. So those players alone are above what Shador did, and Cam Ward. He's not injured either.
I
They
see right here
also
it says Justin Herbert and Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
But Justin Herbert said he's dealing with injuries. Aaron Rodgers declined.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything about anybody else.
But yeah. So yeah, you got players out there that were ahead of them. They just, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
once you don't want to play or once you don't want to go, it's the next person up.
It takes messing up. Yeah. But I don't know if they went to the other people. That's all I'm saying. NF Skull said, welcome on, big dog. Put a dub in the chat for me. All right, he says, yeah, that's what I heard, Kamarie. Most guys were either beat up or just beat out of the playoffs. Okay. Justin Fields, I'm sure Justin Fields would have been happy to go in there and play.
Justin Fields?
Yeah.
He keeps saying Justin Fields.
Do you think Justin Fields did better than Shadour this year?
They're about the same.
But how many games did Justin Fields play?
He played like 4 or 5 games, 6 games.
No,
like, yeah.
He played more than that, though.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he was 7 touchdowns and 1 interception.
So wait a minute, G. Wait a minute. I'm trying to understand this. So a few minutes ago, you made your spiel about him going in.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're coming back and trying to justify why he shouldn't have gone in.
I don't think he has Pro Bowler stats. That I don't think he has the Pro Bowler stats. But I understand. Hey, we're going down. So I'm just saying, if you're going down the list of players in the AFC quarterbacks, I think these what happened to these other quarterbacks? They just skipped over them. But I think I have a reason though. I got like I said, I think I know why. It said in the score said Field doesn't throw the ball. That's why. So that will be perfect in this game right here. Like,
remember he had that one game he threw 73 yards in a game.
Yeah,
oh, man.
I mean there's a guy going to the Super Bowl who threw for 73 yards and he's going to the Super Bowl. So I think and he was a Pro Bowler.
No. Hold on, what you talking about?
Drake May.
In that snow game? Are you talking about the snow game?
What kind of game was it when he threw 73 yards?
Regular season.
So what kind of weather was it? He was in a monsoon out there trying to play.
Come on, man. All right, okay.
You're not gonna keep throwing dirt on Justin Fields, man.
Man, if I had a
Justin Fields,
I'm just. I do like Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields has gotten a bad rap because they keep putting him in terrible situations. Yeah.
Who is that? Him and his agent?
Yeah, the agent and the coaching staff that he always go to, man. He don't get a break. He don't get a break, man.
He should have stayed in Pittsburgh.
He need to get a break like Sam Darnold did.
Right. There you go. Thank you. I agree with you.
He need a break.
You said he should have stayed in Pittsburgh?
No. He needed. Who said that?
He been starting now. He have a better chance. He probably would have played on the Aaron, learned a little something. He should have stayed.
You said he would have been starting?
He would have been playing. He would have had another shot at another coach to give him a shot.
They had some special plays, a wildcat special plays for him on the goal line.
All right. So Kamari said, man, nobody cares about playing in the Pro Bowl game. No, they don't, man. It's almost like the NBA All-Star game nowadays. But I think this is what I think. They brought Shaduer Sanders in it because they know Shaduer is going to bring the eyes. People are going to watch for Shaduer Sanders. He has a large following. The Sanders family itself has a large following, so they are using that to try and get more eyes on this Pro Bowl events that are happening, man. So
So you saying they're using him?
they using them. That's why I feel they skipped over all the other people. Like Shador is going to be good for the league. He's going to help us out.
Let me ask you, why did he accept it then?
It's a Pro Bowl. Now, I think you accept it because guess what? When it's time to go to negotiate, you got Pro Bowl on your resume now.
Yep.
So that does nothing but help you out.
But the actual game versus if you qualify for the Pro Bowl, that's not how that works. Is it?
Say that again.
Like you were saying, he'll have Pro Bowl on his resume. He would have had it on his resume whether he win or not, right?
No.
Because he wasn't officially elected to it.
Right. He just altered it.
Yeah, if he'd been officially elected to it, like Drake May, I think Drake May would still have Pro Bowl on his resume because he got elected, but he not participating because he's in the Super Bowl.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, you use that. That is bargaining tools right there. So yeah, you don't turn that down.
I know him and Shiloh gonna bring up. If he going, that means Shiloh gonna be down there, and Shiloh is hilarious.
Yeah. Well, yeah, those are eyes. Mike Joyner, what's up, big dog? He said, "Yep, I 100% agree with Galen, man. They're using
Mike
him
Joyner
for
on here?
music. Mike Joyner is on, man. He is on.
That's what's up, man. Big shout out to Mike Joyner, man. One of the best supervisors to ever do it, bro.
Big shout out Mike Joyner.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. All right.
Hey,
So,
I'm looking right here. It says that the 2026 Pro Bowl games are scheduled for Tuesday, February 3rd, 2026, in the San Francisco Bay Area.
Tuesday, dog.
Oh, it's not in. I was in San Francisco.
Yeah, scheduled. That don't mean it's gonna stay that way. But right now they're saying Tuesday, February the 3rd.
Okay. What events do they have? Do they say what events they're having? No.
Okay.
All right, let me ask y'all this then, man. Since are y'all gonna watch?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch.
Nope.
I am.
I watched it. I don't watch. Well, they don't have a game anymore, right? They just had a competition.
Playing football.
Yeah. I watched the quarterback challenge, and they need to bring back the 40.
That's what they need to do. They need to bring the 40 back. I see A-Chan talking about he's the fastest person in the league. I see my boy Jameer Gibbs talking about no, I'm the fastest. Cavante Turpin says, man, y'all not as fast as me. And then you got Tyreek Hill said he's faster than everybody. So I would love to see that, man. Love to see that.
Is Tyreek fully healed?
No, I don't think he is. I mean, he might be. He been out for a while.
Skill challenge.
Yeah, he might be out. He might be.
They're saying skill challenge, but they're not saying exactly which skill challenges they are right now. The event will feature various skill challenges aiming at testing the player's abilities in non-contact format. I'm not saying what they are.
Okay.
What did used to be the NFL's fastest man, or what it?
Fastest man and strongest man.
Who?
They used to have that. Both of them.
Oh, strongest man.
Strongest man and fastest man. They used to have.
I know who was the fastest man for a long time.
Darryl Green.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Darryl Green.
He was fastest man for like 20 years.
That dude was fast, and Dion never jumped in it. Dion messed it all up. That's if he would have jumped in it, it probably would have kept on going. But Dion pulled a LeBron James, man, and messed up the Pro Bowl.
That's a nice segue.
Before we segue, look, somebody said that Dion and Herschel had raced one time, or either Dion and he wouldn't race both, but I think he raced Herschel like in the off season, something like that, but during baseball season or something.
Okay.
But as always, there's never any film. There's never anybody around.
Yeah, that was like Shiloh always say. No film to say it, to show it. But staying in Cleveland, man. Let's stay in Cleveland. And let's talk about they finally got their head coach, man, and Todd Monken, the Baltimore Ravens offensive coordinator. And I know Marie wanted Todd Monken to be elevated for his squad. But they bring him over to Cleveland, man, after Jim Schwartz thought that was his job to have, and they said, "No, man, we're gonna go with the old man who has never coached before, never been a head coach before." So y'all give me your thoughts, man. What's going on in Cleveland? Jim Schwartz has walked out. He gave everybody some coaches hugs and a couple people hugs and said, I ain't coming back, even though he's under contract. So the drama continues in Cleveland. And Corey, I know you're very close to this, being married to Kanisha, man, and family out there, man. So tell me, what are you hearing from that side?
I've only talked to my father-in-law. Kanisha hadn't really said much about it, but so the whole thing about having to write a paper or essay and for the first level, and then might have to write another for the second one. And I don't know if this is true or not. Somebody was saying, Jim was like, y'all know me. I've been here for 5 seasons. I ain't writing no paper. Y'all know what I can do. Why should I have to write a paper? But at the same time, I have no idea what it could have been. I just know that when you don't get chosen and you're in your backyard, and not saying it's supposed to happen, not saying that it has to happen, but only thing I told my father-in-law was, I said, if he didn't write that paper, then that probably showed that GM who's crazy as all outdoors. You're not my top student. That's we don't know why he's asking for these coaches, and obviously Monken he writes a good paper or a good essay if he got the job. So,
well, it seems like Schwartz. It was only supposed to be him and another coach that they was going to interview from Denver, the offensive coordinator from there.
So Monken wasn't in the
he wasn't even in it. The conversation.
Here's my paper. Here's my paper.
And so that's why Schwartz is upset. Like, this man came out of nowhere. And so Kamari says, man, Todd's going to do right with the Browns. He's proud of that move. OG, man, tell me what you think about it. Todd Monken never being a head coach before. He's always been the offensive coordinator. And he's an older coach at that. Not a young coach where everybody's now going to the younger type coaches, or a coach who has coached before, or a coach with some head coaching experience. But the Cleveland Browns decided to go another way with a older head coach to coach a young Shaduer Sanders.
Well, I guess we all thought it was going to be a no name, but he has the name. He's been in the league for a while, but and maybe they're looking at the fact that he's been. I'm not sure how long he's been at the Ravens. Kamara, how long has he been at the Ravens? But I guess maybe they're looking at the fact that he's been
like
there.
2 years, 2 or 3 years. I think it is.
Okay,
that's all. Okay.
But maybe they're looking at the fact that he's been there with the likes of Lamar Jackson. So maybe they're taking that approach and that avenue. And then I don't know if they interviewed Sean McDermott, or did Sean McDermott want to go to Cleveland?
I mean, I keep forgetting about that dude, OG.
But it could have been a situation where that was the best avenue for their organization based on what's happening there recently. So out of the one that may have said yes that they interviewed, he may end up being. I'm just saying, I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know who all they interviewed, but he may have been the best candidate out of the ones they interviewed that was willing to go to Cleveland.
Did McDermott do the I'm gonna take a year off thing?
I haven't heard that.
I haven't heard it either. And it's funny that he hasn't been up for any. I mean, there's still 2 more coaching availabilities out there. The Las Vegas Raiders and the Arizona Cardinals are still open for business. So they are still waiting. So maybe Sean may go to Las Vegas or Arizona.
I don't know why I thought the Cardinals had picked up somebody.
Mario says 2 years, but he had a successful college career. Does anybody know what college career he was coaching at? Todd
Top
Monken.
Munkin. It was either Alabama or
Or
Georgia.
Georgia? Wasn't it Georgia?
It may have been. I can't remember the name, but
Come
Todd
on,
Munkin.
man. That's your team. I thought you would know that, man.
I ain't no coordinator type guy at Georgia. Yeah.
Okay.
Because honestly, I'm gonna be straight up with you, especially with Georgia and Bama. They swap guys so much, man. It don't make sense.
UGA, Kamarie said. UGA.
Okay, yeah, I can say I know it's one or two.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I think Shadour Sanders and Lamar Jackson are different type quarterbacks, but I can't wait to see what he does with Shadour. And if he makes Shadour the starter, or is he gonna allow Dylan Gabriel to get back in that race?
Why do
And
y'all keep? What
what
about?
did what did they do with Deshaun Watson?
No,
Oh,
what I
yeah.
heard was, they could be wrong. I heard that, and of course, this was before this happened, though. But the rumor was beforehand that it was going to be between Shure and Deshaun, and Dylan was going to be out, which leads him to come to Atlanta.
Stop, man. Would you stop doing that? Yeah, he keep doing that, and I know it's gonna come true because I don't want it to happen.
Actually, this right quick. So on our local news tonight, and maybe this guy shouldn't have used this word, but he was announcing that Todd Monken was going to the Cleveland as the head coach. He said, with that quarterback debacle.
Quarterback.
It's bad. It is bad over there, man. That organization is a dumpster fire. I think in the beginning of this season, they were trying to unveil their new mascot or something, and for Cleveland, and they were on I guess the river out there, and the mascot was coming out of a tent, a little blow up tent, and when he came out, kind of slipped and fell overboard into the water. I was like,
this time of year?
No, this was the beginning of last season.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
so
gonna say this time of year. Boy,
it was
he in trouble.
yeah, like in August. It was like in August.
Oh, okay.
Last year or something like that, man. So I was like, well, it's a Cleveland Browns. This is what this is. It fits. It fits, man. So yeah. Best of luck to Todd Monken. I can't wait to see these news stories coming out of Cleveland next year. So we will talk some more about that, man. The more we get updates on. James, welcome on, big dog, man. Put a dub in the chat, bro. Appreciate you being on here. All right, man. We're gonna stay there in Cleveland still. Once Cleveland coach Bill Belichick had an opportunity to go into the Hall of Fame this year, and he did not make it. And social media, NFL players, former and present coaches have all come out in support of Bill Belichick. But I'm seeing some other people, man, and I think I got some people on a show, man, that agree with him not being in the Hall of Fame as of right now, not a first ballot. And OG, man, I want to start with you, dog. Tell me why you feel Belichick's not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
So I know they're talking about he got 6 Super Bowl rings, 9 Super Bowl appearances, the most playoff wins.
That's a lot.
But he's got one blemish out there. And that's where they was taking air at the ball. Deflategate.
Deflategate. He got Spygate too.
Well, he got that too, but I know Deflategate came to more. I can't say more, but so he got some blemishes out there.
Okay.
He has some gigs out there.
Yeah, so I guess I'm just guessing, not speculating. This is just what I'm speculating. That the Hall is saying we cannot legitimately put this man in for his ballot with these knocks on him. He did some unthoughtful things during some seasons. So that And to me, that's why I would think not. His record speaks for itself, no doubt. But then two, he also brought the fact what he did without Tom Brady. I know all that. I know there's been some going back and forth about that too, so I'm not gonna get into that. But I'm just saying, I think that those blemishes that occurred during his career is could potentially be the reason that he didn't get all the votes that he needed. He should have gotten that he needed to get his
Cheating
run
the
out.
game. Cheating the game. Oh, Cooking Dad says Tom Brady the GOAT. Let Braun get caught cheating. 2 chips. Oh my lord. I mean, he already been caught, but yeah. Welcome on, Cooking Dad, our wonderful sponsor. All right, Corey, man. What side of the fence do you stand on in this Bill Belichick debate?
Yeah, it don't bother me that he did. It don't bother me that he didn't make it in because I know he gonna get in it next year or whatever. I think they were just somebody had to punish him behind, like you said, Deflategate and Spygate. Only because those two were tagged to his name and his coaching prowess. He's still one of the best ones to do it. I've always believed in that term. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. You know. But at the same time, we know that he's gonna make it. We know that. We know that eventually they'll change. Well, I don't know if they'll change the Lombardi, but they remember they were talking about the Lombardi Belichick. They were gonna add him on because he got more. He got more than Lombardi does now. In terms of Super Bowl wins. He got also won as a coach with the Giants. I eventually they'll put it back in. So I don't have a problem with them snubbing. I don't want to say snub because, like OG said, they're attached to his name with this cheating thing. So they had to kind of, all it takes is a few writers to say, I just can't vote because that was a part of it. But eventually he'll be in. Now, if they get him next year, then I think there's gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem. So didn't he already pay for those for that crime? So are you making them pay again for the crime that it was committed earlier?
That's what them writers do. You know what I mean? They make you pay again. They always do that. They remember what's the wideout that played for the Eagles in Minnesota, helped Randy. Remember they were talking about
Chris Carter.
Chris Carter, man, he suffered for a long time. Sometimes they just don't do it. We know Randy Moss should have been a first ballot Hall of Famer, but he wasn't. T.O. same way. They make you wait, man. Them writers make you pay.
Yeah.
You got you just have to be the most unblemished person ever. Remember, I'll give you a better example. Like Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter should have been the first unanimous, or either Shaq, first unanimous, just Hall of Fame. But there's always one person to vote against it. Shaq should have been the first in basketball.
Okay. Cooking Dad. Nah, he didn't get caught winning chips. His trainer got caught with them PEDs. That's all.
So let me give you a little tidbit about these two. So Deflategate, 2014, 2015. The controversy occurred during the 2014 AFC Championship game against the Colts. The Patriots went on to win the Super Bowl against the Seattle Seahawks. Okay. Spygate, 2007, 2008. The incident occurred in September 2007. The Patriots finished that regular season 16-0 before losing the Super Bowl to the New York Giants.
Won the Super Bowl both times. They were cheating.
They went to the Super Bowl, won one, lost one. Cheating.
I'm gonna say it ain't both times.
What you mean? It went Super Bowl both times.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying he said they lost 1-1. I think he said he lost both.
No, they won one. They won one. They beat Seattle. I'm not sure that's the year that Seattle should have won.
That's the one Seattle threw the ball.
Yeah,
Russell Wilson threw the ball.
Won instead of running the beast.
Yeah.
And the other one, of course, we know that spectacular catch by my man on top of his helmet. I can't remember his name. In the New York Giants game. So they went to the Super
The
Bowl
only
both times.
the only catch he had, right? That was the only catch he had in that
Oh,
game, right?
that game, yeah. Tyree. And of course said, "What was Spygate? I never heard of that."
Spygate when
So
they spy trying to steal signals, steal
yeah,
signals and stuff.
yeah. So they had sent one of their employees to go spy on the practices of
The Colts.
the Colts. Yeah, and so they caught Buddy in the stands with his with his video camera out there trying to steal trying to steal signals. So that's what happened in Spygate, man. And it's funny. So Jimmy Johnson came out in defense of Bill Belichick, and he said, "Man, we all did it. Like he wasn't the first one who tried to steal play. He said we tried to do it too. We just didn't get no good information. We could." He said, "But we all got it from Bill Polian. He was the first one who taught us how to do it. That told us about it
Napoleon, the guy from the GM from the Colts.
from the Colts. Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
So
The dead man, and you gonna put him under the bus.
You're going out there in defense. The way you go defend this man is throw other people under the bus.
yeah, Jimmy Johnson done told on everybody. He done ratted everybody out. So yeah.
Nah.
So
He gonna say he didn't gain nothing.
yeah,
You gained, you just didn't get caught until now.
until you told on yourself.
Yeah.
Until you done told on yourself. So we didn't gain anything from it.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So
Jimmy
I'm
Johnson. Hold on, man. Jimmy Johnson.
yeah, I'm shocked.
He coached the Cowboys, didn't he?
Yeah.
How many Super Bowls they win while he was there?
It was 3, man. But he said he tried to win. He was with Miami, not the Cowboys. So
That nigga check this out. You don't throw that there. That nigga, oh, I gotta check this out. Oh, I gotta check it out. Oh,
Man, that boy dirty.
how did they get with Miami? We talking about pro. Why you bring that up? Why you bring it up? We talking about the pros. Oh, I need to go check.
no. Remember he went to the Dolphins after that. I was the Cowboys.
I gotta check this out, boy. Boy, he heard up, throw that out there, boy.
Hey, man. I'm surprised. I'm still surprised, even with all that you all have brought to the table, man. I think, I don't think he's a great coach. Honestly, I don't think he's a great coach.
You don't think Bill Belichick was a good coach?
He's a great coach. No, I think we've had this conversation on this show where I said, like, look at him before Brady. He wasn't a good coach. Look at him after Brady. He wasn't a good coach. So I think Brady masked a lot of his flaws, and so, but numbers wise, the man record speaks for itself. So I think his record alone is Hall of Fame worthy, first ballot Hall of Fame worthy, and I am shocked, but I do understand what you all are saying by, like, somebody has to pay. Like, you can't allow a cheater to get it on the first ballot. So I do understand that as well, man. So, but I still think they should have let him in.
I still think this relates to the Cowboys too.
All right, man. Let's talk about.
Hey, real quick before we leave,
Mhm.
I'm gonna give Corey a little bit of information. We'll give both of y'all a little bit of information. So, skill events. Precision passing, quarterbacks aimed at moving targets to rack up points. Grid-eye gauntlet, a high-intensity relay race featuring obstacles and sled pushes for linemen and other athletes. Best catch, wide receivers perform creative choreography catches,
Oh yeah,
which are voted by the fans, and then the flag football 7-on-7.
Okay.
There you go. So tune in.
So I don't know if you all have seen the different catches they try to do. So they run and jump into like a big inflatable, not what is it, a bouncy, and
someone
so
do more than that though.
huh?
I seen someone do more than that.
Oh, you see? Oh, I know they do diving catches. They try to catch between their legs, and they try to catch it with one hand over here and catch another ball. So that is kind of entertaining. The different things they try to do. It's almost like the dunk contest, but just with catching. So
So
Well, that might be pretty cool, man. So that all that on the same day.
yeah, it says the events will air on ESPN and ESPN Deportes on Tuesday, February 3rd, 2026.
Okay, we might see the TNT. I mean, no, well, they ain't TNT no more. We might see them because Charles Barkley complaining about they're not getting enough airtime, man. They might put them out there on ESPN Deportes so they can talk about it. So
But said put them on Spanish ESPN.
man, they done messed up, man. They done messed up that thing. ESPN, and it ain't the same, man. But who is the same is our wonderful sponsor, man. Cooking Dad Drink Reviews. Make sure you go check him out. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, and make sure you go check out all his reviews, man. The man not only looks at drinks, the man cooks too. Cooking Dad Drink Reviews. Cooking Dad.
Everybody drink responsible.
You won't want to take the opinion of a stranger. That type of advice is just not for you, because you're at that time of the day where you don't want to waste your money, and your plan is to throw back a shot or two. You're not necessarily an alcohol person, and picking out a brand is fairly new. If you want something to go with your burger, possibly a steak, then check out Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews. Remember, drink responsibly and click that subscribe too, and go with the one the crew and you trust. Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews.
Thank you, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews, for being a wonderful sponsor of our second segment. All right, fellas, here we go. I'm about to play the clip again. Just a piece of it. Hear what LeBron has to say about 82 games.
At some point, like you said, it'd be a conversation that'd be brought up again, and hopefully we can kind of figure it out and get to a better place about it, because the game is different. Like I want people to understand, and our fans to understand, that playing 82 games in the 80s and 90s is not the same as playing 82 games in the 2020s.
Right. It was harder in back then.
Go ahead. Let's start with you, Corey. Tell me your thoughts on 82 games.
The crazy part is, and somebody helped me here. They were talking about the amount of 82 game seasons that Michael Jordan played. Talking about some of the 82 game seasons that a lot of those superstars they played, man. They played. There was no time where they decided not to play. I remember I was listening to Dominique Wilkins said the same thing. He said, when you came to Atlanta, I was here. You brought that team to me. I was trying to kick your butt. He said, a lot of times, that's how you got your reputation, by playing ball.
Mm-hmm.
The only time you got to be seen was the game that you played in. That whole social media thing where these kids, they get seen more than they would when they weren't. I guess when they didn't have social media or whatever, there was a difference. These guys played.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the same time, they didn't make millions on top of millions of dollars. These guys were playing for peanuts compared to what they're playing for now. Though we know the cost of living was different, but like I said, they were playing ball. So I don't get why he has to always find himself trying to clean up then versus now. The greatest then versus the greatest now. That type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. And then he always self-crowning himself. I'm not saying that Michael Jordan them didn't do that. That's all. They didn't say, man, we didn't play ball. They just played ball. They didn't talk about why they got hurt. And then you talk about ankle injuries and calf injuries and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't agree with it. I don't like how he has to defend himself to make himself the king. I know 50,000 points is a lot of buckets. I ain't taking that away from him.
Mm-hmm.
It just bothers me a lot of times why he has to defend it.
OG.
Well, I'm a LeBron fan.
Mm-hmm.
But I absolutely do not agree with this statement. I'm gonna read something right here. I just do. It says NBA players generally play significantly more games and minutes compared to the modern era, with load management virtually non-existent. So, like Corey said, in the 80s and 90s, they played. Most of the time, they played. The only time they didn't play it's when they were seriously hurt. That's I
Mm-hmm.
mean seriously hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of in the 80s and 90s, a lot of them played hurt. And
Right.
the physicality of the game was a lot different in the 80s and 90s than it is now.
Mm-hmm.
80s and 90s of the game, you had to go sit in the whirlpool because you done got banged up the whole night. Where now, and I agree with you, now they had these touchy files now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, for him, I guess for him to say that, I'm not sure what he's trying to prove or what he's trying to say. And I like LeBron,
Mm-hmm.
but I totally 100% disagree with this statement.
Yeah.
It
And
is,
yeah,
and then,
you know why he's saying it. Because the media and the GOAT debate, and this is all going back to the GOAT debate. And they say, well, Michael played through injury. Michael played 82 games. Like that it was he wanted to play 82 games. And so now he's going to, downplay 82 games. And so he's found another thing to take a shot at why you can't play 82 games nowadays because the floor is more spread out. Their game is faster, and he brought up, um, you was worried about because the lane was so clogged up. You was worried about going there and falling on somebody's ankle or leg and twisting your ankle back in the day. And so
I thought you were talking about now when you said that.
no, he was talking about. He said it's a lot. It's better now because the game is so spread out. They can go in there and not have to worry about that. He said so, and now the ankle injury is now the calf injury,
Hmm.
and it's funny because he brought up players like Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, himself, and if you watch them play, all of their highlights are them dunking on somebody. So was none of them worried about falling
Wasn't
on
no
somebody, landing on somebody's ankle back then? Because they all played in that era. So I just don't get his point. Um, Cooking Dad said, "Man, they need topics for their podcast. Now they got to talk about something. No, they don't have anything else to talk about. Maybe that and I think that has something to do with it, but I think a lot of the stuff that LeBron does is calculated. And he has a huge following. We all know LeBron has a huge following. And so and he has a huge fan base, man. His them LeBron stands are for real, man. They go to war. They like the beehive. They go to war for LeBron, man. So they are all on board whenever he says anything. And now he's saying he had nothing to do. He never told the Lakers to draft Bronny. Like it's always he's trying to clear his name up always. For some
Defend.
reason.
Yeah, he got to
Yeah,
defend.
they got to defend himself, man. So um I don't agree with it either, man. Um with all the advancement that we have with technology. You heal faster nowadays. I mean, the cryo chambers that we have nowadays is so much more. The medical field has grown so much more than it did back then, man. Where like nowadays, a torn ACL or a torn Achilles, man, you're back in less than a year now. Where back then those were career-ending injuries back in the 80s and 90s. You couldn't have those type of injuries, man. So he said, well, then I was gonna say, why do y'all think LeBron is some kind of mastermind supervillain? he, he can't just have no opinion like anyone else. um, no, and so then it's not that he can't have an opinion, but everything he does is to try to prove he is the so-called GOAT, right? So if you watch everything he says and does, is it's in comparative to Kobe Bryant or Michael Jordan. So that's why I feel like that. So everything he said is calculated. It's calculated. That's why he has his own, um, network
Well,
far as
podcast, his own
podcast.
podcast,
Yeah,
yeah.
his own podcast. So he can push his narrative out there for everybody to hear. That's why he got his boy is Paul. What's his name? Paul, not Paul George. Paul. Uh, what's the scout? Not the scout, but the agent.
His
Not Jake.
agent.
Yeah, not Jake Paul. No, what's the one name? Rich Paul. Thank you, Kamarie. Rich Paul. So, Rich Paul out here spewing all kind of things. Now, I mean, it's always to try to persuade everybody to think, yeah, man, maybe he is. Y'all remember that movie with Will Smith where he kept on saying the same number over and over? What was that movie? He kept saying that number over and over and over. So at the end of the movie, that number would be ingrained in people's head. Uh, y'all remember that movie?
No.
No, dang it. Well,
Was 7?
no, not 7. He said he doesn't push narratives on his podcast 99% of the time, only just a few clips that I'll see. I don't listen to his podcast, so I couldn't tell you. I couldn't. I know his podcast got his Lakers a head coach.
And like I said, I'm a LeBron fan. I like LeBron, but I mean, he was born in 1984. So how much
Was
did
he?
he? Yeah, December 30th, 1984.
So he ain't too far.
Too far
Huh.
away.
I thought he was like a 90s baby or something.
No, that's my
Okay.
point. See, he
Yeah.
didn't see too much of the 80s and 90s not to really see it.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going back, I guess, watching films where he can watch it because there wasn't a lot of film being put out back then. I guess something about. So I'm just saying, I mean, how can you, if you didn't live through it and able to watch that during that time, how can you justifiably say what you're saying about the 80s and 90s?
Right. Right.
And like I said, I'm a LeBron fan, but sometimes you're wrong.
Sometimes you're wrong. Yeah, I think this is one of them. So, End Up Skull, do you agree with him, End Up Skull?
Cool.
And
How
I,
much time you got?
I'm here.
Okay.
yeah, yeah, End Up Skull, do you agree with him that it's harder to play 82 games now? Like you are. We all can agree that the game is not as physical as it was back in the day. And if the game is so wide open, why can't you play 82 games? The game is so fast paced. Why can't you play 82 games? And I heard a ex NBA player, Kenyon Martin, say, is these calf injuries that are happening, people are blaming it on all these games. It's the way they prepare.
Training.
They're
Yeah.
training. It's their training. And they nobody wants to really train with weights anymore. Everybody want to use bands. These bands are not strong enough to build your muscles up. So you're having all these soft tissue injuries because you're band working. You didn't have a bunch of soft tissue injuries back in the day because guess what they did? They lift weights. They lift weights back in the day. He said, guess who lift weights now? And hardly ever gets hurt. And so he brought up Russell Westbrook. And he plays 100 miles an hour every game. Reckless and all. But you rarely see him hurt. He said, but that man, watch his workout regimen. That bad boy hits it hard. And he hits it with weights. So Kamari said, nah, man, bands are key for training. I mean, that's this new breed.
Yeah.
That's this new breed. And you look at the NFL and you see all of these injuries as well. They are using bands. It's the bands ain't it, man. It ain't it. Yeah, they're trying to reinvent the wheel. The wheel has been successful all this time, and I understand people want to make they got new ideas, but these new ideas is watering down the game and causing these players to miss a lot of games. Let me see you do a band workout. A band workout is good for to look good. Like, yeah, your body's gonna be all fit, but you ain't gonna be able to play without soft tissue injuries. Yeah, it's gonna keep you lean. It's gonna tone your body up, but you're not gonna be strong. Your muscles ain't gonna be strong enough. That's all to play at that level. Oh, let me see. Kamar NF said, you don't think Giannis lifts weights? He has been injured every other game. I
That's
think
the
honestly,
European.
yeah, no, but actually, Giannis was lifting weights when he first came in. Giannis may not be lifting weights anymore.
I said he be done bulked up somebody now.
Yeah. If you remember Giannis when he came in, that baby was a skinny dude.
Yeah,
That man was hitting them weights. He might be on them bands now, dog. I gotta go look at his workout now. But you can go back when he first came in and you can see him in his off season and they showed him working out with weights. But now I have to go look at I gotta go look at his workout plan now and see. So I'm glad you said that.
But then the reason why he's getting hurt is because he's putting everything out there on the court by himself. Giannis, he needs a break. He needs some help.
Yeah, he does. He does carry a lot over there. Kamari said, "Science has proved you wrong, G." I mean, it hasn't proved me wrong. I mean, we're looking at the league. We're looking at the league right now.
And then also bands are for toning. They're not for muscles.
Yeah,
for toning. That's late. They had that for ladies who didn't want to bulk up, but they want to tone themselves up. So let's keep it a buck, Kamarie. Just if you don't want to bulk up, that's on you. If you want to look real sleek and nice like a lady, then that's fine. Yeah. Use your bands.
Oh man.
He defending them bands. You want to stay fit.
Yeah.
You don't want to be bulky.
Kamarie, let me ask you. You're a muscular dude. Do you use bands or you use weights?
Bands
talk to me.
Dance.
Bands make them dance.
My wife uses bands.
Look, bands are good for the women.
If bands, and I know we're talking about basketball, but if bands was invested that much, then you would seem like that would converse over to all sports.
Right.
But that's not the case.
Remember what was that thing called? The Flex All. It was a machine that made it look like you were lifting weights, but you pulling on the rubber bands. Remember that? What was it called? Flex.
What was that thing called? You got no weights on it. Yeah,
no weights. You got the hard flexing band. You like, woo.
What is it called? The whole gym machine. You got the whole whole
yeah,
machine.
And they had not a weight on the thing, but them rubber hard flexing bands.
What is that thing called? Kamari said I do both.
About.
I know you don't. Oh man, that's gonna work me. Kamari said he does both.
Kamari said you looking.
No, don't say both now.
They don't drink milk.
and that are vegan.
That are vegan.
Weak bones.
Weak bones. There you go. Weak bones.
But get the vitamin D too, man.
Yeah, y'all sound like old haters. Total gym. There you go. Total gym.
What you call it? That Chuck Norris's thing?
Hey, it might have been the Chuck Norris for Karate Men.
Yeah.
I think that was Chuck Norris's thing.
Yeah, the flex bands.
Chuck was good at that, and Chuck wasn't trying to be big. Chuck was trying to be cut. He was trying to be toned. Right? That's all Chuck wanted. He wanted to be toned. You want to be big. You go look at something Sylvester Stallone was doing or some Arnold Schwarzenegger was doing. You don't mess with the bands, man. You don't mess with the band. 'Cause he wanted to be
Big fan.
fast. Chuck was the karate dude, man. He wanted to be fast. Uh, look, he don't even know him from that. He said that's Texas Ranger. That's Chuck. he didn't know Chuck was a karate man that
I was about to
before
say,
all that.
I was about to say before that was Texas Rangers. Hey, Chuck Norris.
Yeah. He thought he was better than Bruce Lee back in the day. Yeah. Oh
Body
man,
bang.
good stuff. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. So yeah, I'm get away from the bands and go to the weights, man. You'll see less soft tissue injuries. These guys' legs will be stronger. They'll be able to play 82 games. You can't play 82 games when you're on the bands all the time. Them bands.
I will say this here too. Remember when Mike used to get beat up by the Pistons, and he said he had to get in that gym.
Had to get in that
Lift-
gym.
Yeah, he put on what he say. He put on 14 pounds maybe,
Yeah,
and
muscle.
he was ready for muscle to put on. He ready for the beat.
Yeah. You got to, man. You got to. You got to hit them weights, man. Got to hit them weights.
Now
All
let me
right,
ask y'all
man.
this: in terms of I just real quick know about the dip. Okay, who is your goat?
Michael.
NBA.
Yeah,
Yeah, Michael.
You already know my answer.
I want you to say it.
Michael, and from University of North Carolina,
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Jordan.
And I would say this here: I don't think there's been anybody on the show that's been more critical of Mike than me. Because I've said some
Exactly.
terrible. Yeah, but he is still the GOAT.
Yeah.
You
And I
said
ain't gonna
some
lie to you.
You
I
said
had
some unwarranted comments.
Yes, I have. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I had to go back and I watched some film, man. Listen to me, man. There was a reason why we were trying to do some of the things that we were doing. Some of the things that he did then, these kids can't do now.
Yes, Phil. Yes. Bowflex. That's what it was.
Bowflex. Oh my
Bowflex.
God.
Yes.
The-
Yes. Yes.
the
Yes.
Bowflex.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
well.
Phil. Yes, Bowflex.
Because it had them little things.
Look, I wanted one so bad. I wanted to be,
Bowflex.
hey, I wanted to be toned.
Yeah.
Oh man, look, I just
It is
never had the
Bowflex.
room for it, man. Never had the room for it back in the day.
Kamara said that Kobe is his GOAT because he's his era.
That's his era.
So that's what he's
I go for that. You know what I'm saying?
For that. Yeah, I can go for
So
that.
and like my dad used to always talk to me, he said, Mike ain't got nothing on the doctor. Mike ain't got nothing on the doctor. That's how my dad used to talk,
Yeah.
But like you said, generations, there's another guy. And I ain't gonna lie to you, LeBron has done some great things. We've criticized him too, not being how they say a killer out there on the court, but that longevity after 22 seasons?
Yeah.
Averaging 29 points.
Yeah.
Listen,
He
we can't shy away from it, but
you can't shy away from it, man. He can put that ball in the basket. No doubt. No doubt about it, man. But I think he's ruined the game too.
Man, me too. The flop, I agree with him, OG. I don't like the flop.
You think he ruined the game?
I ain't gonna say that, but
the game that I love, and
he's not on one. He's
I
not
think
on right there flopping.
no, and for me, flopping is everybody's flopping.
That's acting. He acting.
Kamari said, all right, in the show. So for me, and let me just get this off my chest. I just don't feel he took the game to the next, like carried the torch of competition. I felt once he took the torch from Kobe, I felt like it went.
You think he took the torch from Kobe?
I think Kobe gave it to him. Yeah. So,
that's okay. That's a difference.
Yeah. No, he didn't take it. So when Kobe wanted him to try to take it from him, he backed away from it. So and Kevin Garnett and Carmelo Anthony, they talk about it now, like in that All-Star game, in the fourth, they said,
when Kobe hit the ground and said,
when
"Let's
Kobe
play."
hit the ground, let's go.
Yeah,
This
I'm
the
ready to play
fourth
some
quarter.
defense.
Let's
Yeah.
go at it. And he passed the ball up. And they was like that. They said, that was the moment where everybody wanted to see. The players was like, yes, this is what we've been waiting on.
Yeah.
And then he passed the ball up. And the All-Star game hasn't really been the same since.
So that's the reason the All-Star game had been the same.
No, well, because it's not. Nobody wants to compete. LeBron don't want to compete. Like, I'm not trying to compete with y'all. Like, I'm just here because it's the All-Star game.
So
And
I
then-
guess,
But it's not just LeBron that they're not competing.
but remember, okay, if I'm going
he's the leader though. So he's the one who's carrying the torch. So they're gonna follow what he does. Like, everybody follow what Kobe did. All right, man. Kobe gonna come out here and bust our butt. So we got to go out there and battle too. And so remember when Kobe went to take it from Michael?
and
Everybody was like, man,
yeah.
Everybody was like, man, that young buck gonna come at you. Mike said, I know, man. We gotta, we gotta bust his butt right back. So that's the competitiveness that we are missing now. And then as you've seen, go ahead.
You saying like whenever the same passing of the torch on Mike's last game when and Kobe, like you said, Kobe coming at him and Mike was like, look, I'm here to check you. I'm here to guard you.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be the next to carry the torch, you're gonna have to take it from me.
Do y'all remember Michael Jordan's last All-Star game and how he and Kobe was going at it, and everybody was mad because Kobe would not let him get the last bucket. They was like, man, this is Jordan last. I don't care. Like this, he don't
playing
have
him
that.
hard.
Yeah, playing it hard.
Because he was playing for the Wizards when he was a Wizards.
Yeah, he was the Wizards. Yep, he was the Wizards. Yep.
Hey,
So.
Yeah, the Skulls say that was LeBron hitting the ground.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. No.
Yeah, but
No. In the chat. Huh?
No, that wasn't LeBron. That was Kobe. That was Kobe.
Then he said y'all got hit with the Mandela effect. LOL.
Man, not the Mandela effect. Like we were in a whole nother year or something. Now I'm not saying that that LeBron has never done that whole hit the ground defense, but he didn't do it against Kobe.
Yeah, no, he did do it against Kobe when they was playing around. Yeah, that was in the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter is when it. All right, look, that's when we about to play. Everybody knows that. Like first three quarters, you playing around, but that fourth quarter is when it all goes down, and that's when it happened. And so, yeah, are you gonna show us a clip, NF Skull, of LeBron doing it and him smiling and Kobe, going between the legs? That wasn't it. Yeah. So send me the clip and I'll send you the right clip.
He said, "Send me your clip."
Hey, how y'all feel about in the first letting it be known to the public saying Bron and Rich walking around like they the mayor?
Look, Jenny, you allowed it, Jenny. I don't come out here now. Don't come out here now, Jenny. You allowed it to happen. So yeah, nah, don't come out here and try to throw them under the bus now.
Oh man.
Did Bron start the family down with the Bus family?
Oh, is it?
No, it happened before that because Magic got upset with him too.
Did.
Yeah, so I think it started before LeBron. Well, I don't know. It may not have. Cause I was about to say because he Magic brought LeBron. So let me hit this thing. I'm about to blame LeBron for that now.
What you about to say, Corey?
No, I was just gonna say, good job with Coco Gauff, though she didn't get to the finals. She did good. I was watching her, and just didn't pan out the way she wanted it to. And hopefully we'll be able to come back and play harder.
Poor Coco, man. Not Coco, Naomi Osaka.
Osaka, that was her. She said that she had an abdominal strain.
No, I think she got tired of. She don't deal with confrontation well. And that lady, that girl who got upset with her,
The
because
Russian
she
girl?
was, the Russian girl, because she was saying, "Come on," to herself.
Yeah. She
Got
said you're
upset.
you're not supposed
to do
to.
that. Man, get out of it. Serena did that all the time. Like I've seen them all do that. Monica used to do that. Like, come on, man, get out of here.
What they were trying to say was that she didn't have class, you know.
Yeah. And she tried to apologize for it. When I saw her apologizing for it, I was like, yeah, her head is going out of it now.
You think that's what happened?
I think so. She don't deal with confrontation, man. She'll rather just, all right, I'll bow out before I have to deal with the backlash.
I hope that ain't what it was. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Okay.
Come on, he said, James, I'm gonna text you my number. All right, man. We appreciate everybody out there rocking with episode 45 in the books, baby. My dog Kamari A. White. Make sure you check him and his wife out. The Christianist Podcast. My nephew NF Skull 9900. My dog James Littlejohn, Roddy Littlejohn, Al Lassiter, Phil Harris. Who else was out there, man?
Mike Joyner.
Oh yeah, Mike Joyner, my dog. Cooking Dad Drink for You Review. Thank you for being a wonderful sponsor. And anybody else that may be out there, man, charge to my eyes, not my heart. We love y'all. Remember to come out February 21st, everybody, to Faith and Fatherhood's first bowling tournament, man. Hope to see you all there. We have some really, really great sponsors. My guy, Freedom to Live, sponsoring us. And as well as Plumber ATL sponsoring us, and Crystal Wright Law. So thank y'all, all of those wonderful sponsors for this event. And we will have AT&T sponsoring our event in August, man. A going back to school event. So thank you, AT&T, man, for that. We love y'all. Remember to keep your head on a swivel and keep God first. We'll see y'all on Sunday at 8 o'clock, baby. We are out. Peace. Kev just texted me. He said, "Man, I don't miss Trey. These fans are out of control, boy."
You missed Trey. They done lost like 6 games in a row, ain't it?
They actually done won like 4 in a row now.
They won 4 in a row?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they had lost it.
They did at first.
Okay.
And now they're on a nice little winning streak. They might be winning right now. The Lakers just got blown out by 30 points.
Oh.